Hey Leo Collective, happy Wednesday. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards for you and see what you need to hear. Cancer just really had a beautiful reading, so I hope y'all get one as well. Actually, Taurus had a nice one as well, so let's keep it going. Last reading of the day. My Leo gang. All right, let's see. Spirit, let's make it good for my Leos. Pretty please, with a cherry on top. All right, let's see. Somebody could be eating grapes or fruit. In particular, grapes, or maybe an orange, or drinking orange juice, pineapple juice. Let's see. Or maybe some of you need more fruits. Or you could be craving them. You could see a peacock today. It could even just simply be like an advertisement for the service Peacock. Something about a peacock is significant. And doesn't NBC use the peacock thing as their logo? I don't know why I saw a peacock. Peacocks like to show off. So I don't know, maybe some of y'all feeling like a show off. You might just see the feathers or something. I don't know why I'm seeing that. But anyway, you have money loss. I'll see it now. Financial loss, bankruptcy, debt, unemployment, foreclosure, budgeting, and saving, and risk management. But we have to see the next card because this doesn't have to be bad. We'll have to see. It could be something past tense. What's money loss? What's money loss? Starseed. It says cosmic, awakening, origin, light worker, galactic, ascension, and empath. Well, if some of you are going through some kind of financial hardship, money loss of some kind, I feel like you're dealing with it. Like you're taking it on the chin. You're taking it with a grain of salt. It feels like you know you're going to rise above this. Now, this could just simply be that you're going to come out your wallet, your pocket, your purse for something. Or some of you may be just taking a look at the way you've been like blowing money. We'll have to get tarot to see what that's telling me. All right. But some of you are star seeds. You feel like you might be unfazed by this. If it is that you have lost money or this is something that's coming, it feels like you're very unfazed by it because you already know it's going to be okay. And I promise y'all it will. Y'all know I like to share things with y'all just because I'm a real person and, you know, I don't believe in a pretension. So I just share things with y'all to let y'all know I'm in the same boat. We all live in life. And I had an unexpected, my car just loves me. I ain't gonna say nothing negative. And so like unexpectedly something happened and it's just like, I don't like that. Like I'd rather, you know, money be used for things that I want to use it for. But at the same time, when I tell you like the exact same amount of money that it costs, I got back double out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere. So, you know, just take it with a grain of salt. Sometimes you got to just laugh when you take those hits because the universe is testing you to see if you're going to respond to it. Like, do you trust me? Are you going to get upset? Are you going to lose your shit? You know, because you think that this is it and, you know, oh, I'm in this woe is me energy. But could be a hospital bill, also hospitalized. Yeah, but it's like you just have to kind of like play. The universe likes to play a game with us and see how we will respond. Because that money might leave today and, you know, tomorrow it might be right back in your bank account. So let's see. 2 more. So I just learned to laugh at stuff now. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm about this to get more money. We got water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio showing up. You showed up in the Cancer reading. Okay. So like I told them, you could be on a Cancer Leo cusp. You could be dealing with a water sign, or this could just be something emotional in nature. It could even be purging emotions, looking at your emotions, processing your emotions about something. Or maybe the next water sign season, which is Scorpio. You have medicine. I just said something about the hospital, right? Retribution, full circle, tables turn, consequences, justice served, reckoning, backfire, eye for an eye, cause and effect, and role reversal. You flip the script on maybe a water sign. I just heard seasons change. Y'all tell me who sings that song. It's from the 80s, I believe. It might be the 90s. I think it says seasons change, people change. Who would have thought something? It might be by the group called Jet. The Jets. That's what it is, not Jet. The Jets. I could be wrong, but I know it's an old song. Seasons change, people change. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. We got travel, adventures, transformation, exploration, and new horizons. Pissed off, frustration, resentment, emotional eruption, fuming, triggered, explosive energy. Somebody got a private jet, helicopter. What y'all got going on? Somebody is traveling here, or maybe something is going on with travel that is going to be upsetting to somebody. I don't know. This could be that you've risen above this person that's pissed off. I'm not really going to look into that. I don't want to look at no pissed off energy. Some of you could be traveling, though. What's money loss? Money loss is the Lovers. Huh. That's a partnership. Could involve a partner. Could be a Gemini involved here. Could be a love situation. Could be a lover. The Lovers represents any of our relationships. It's not necessarily romantic all the time. It could be any of our relationships. It could also be a partnership. Yeah, you got conflict here with the Five of Wands. Leo, this is your energy. Leo, Saturn. This is for my July 3rd people through August the 1st. So there's a conflict with another person over money. Six of Cups. This could be a sibling for some of you. Six of Cups is twin flame energy. The Lovers, you could be saying 656, 666. This is nostalgia. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles is money loss. And then, y'all, what did I tell you about the Seven of Swords? Why is it back? Aquarius moon, the Five of Pentacles is poverty, money loss, some kind of financial hardship with the Six of Cups. There's a person here you're being warned about. It's the same message. I told y'all about partnering with somebody or a contract or something. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Look at this. The Nine of Wands with the Five of Swords. This is cutthroat energy, winning by all costs. By any means. Why do I say all costs? Any means necessary. Somebody will do anything that they need to do to win. Okay? Winning at all costs is what I meant to say. The Hierophant. For some of y'all, this is a partner. Like a love partner. Hierophant is the institution of marriage, but it also represents the powers that be. There could be, okay, too many messages are coming. Five of Wands is competition, jealousy, outside influences. I'm hoping that nobody stepped out in a romantic relationship and maybe spent money on someone else. That could be it for some of you. I feel like you feel like you're too good. It's like I'm too good with you for you to have done this to me. I don't know who this person is, but there's a warning here again about this money. Some of you maybe need to look at, like if you're planning to cancel something, for instance, like look at your Google account and see what subscriptions you have. Because there might be some subscriptions, memberships or something that you need to cancel that are about to roll into like a new phase. Like it's about to renew. And if you don't cancel it, it's going to hit you with that one-time payment or that monthly payment going to come out. That's one thing that you need to be mindful of because I see that. All right, what else? The Death card. Yeah, it's like something is ending. Like I said, pay attention to your subscriptions if that means anything to you. Scorpio energy. And then the Four of Swords. It's giving me distracted. Like you might be distracted and you might not be paying attention. Some of y'all might be about to cut somebody off. This represents change, course correction here. I do feel like there is something here about you, like easing your way into a situation. Like you need some time to meditate on something before you say yes. Libra, Jupiter energy, and Scorpio energy. It's involving another person. And there's a conflict here that I feel like is waiting to happen. So again, this is not to scare y'all, but I do want to warn you that there's something here that you need to be mindful of. Yeah, the Judgment card. You got to use your best judgment. You got to use your discernment here. Page of Cups, your intuition. And then the Ten of Pentacles. This could be a family member. And look, read the fine print, the Seven of Pentacles, because you might be ready to just jump into something, and it could be money related. King of Pentacles. And it could leave you in the poorhouse. And somebody got the gift of gab. So you got to protect yourself. It's like, yeah, I don't know what this is, but there's definitely a need for you to stand your ground, and don't put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of. I don't know why y'all keep getting this message. I don't know. I see things here about estate planning, insurance, memberships, subscriptions, things of that nature. It feels like you might need to cut. I'm hearing cut the cord. Now, for some of you, you could just simply be thinking about getting rid of your cable, cutting off all your subscriptions. Like, y'all know how it is. We sign up for Netflix. Remember I said Peacock? You know, you might be just going through those things and like, okay, I need to cut some of these things off. Three of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. Now, for some of you, you could be helping somebody out. Maybe you need to think twice before you help somebody out. This is a friend of yours or maybe a colleague. I don't feel like it's a family member in this instance. This feels like a friend or a colleague. That spirit is telling you to think before you say yes to something, because you might not get your money back. It could just be somebody borrowing money for some of you. You love this person. You care about this person. You trust them. Cancer, Mercury, and Capricorn, Mars. 3 months or 3 years could be significant. Could be the length of time you've known them, or that could mean something to you. But the Six of Cups here with the Five of Pentacles, I don't know, somebody is like they need somewhere to stay. They're in the poorhouse, but look, they're showing up as a con artist. So just take that how it resonates. I was looking at one of my favorite vloggers, and she's a Cancer, and I remember around the time that she said this happened, the beginning of sometime in July, around her birthday. And I had shared with the Cancer Collective that they were going to have a friend that was going to ask them to come stay with them, and that they needed to watch out for this friend, right? And she shared a story about how that was her experience. She had a friend reach out to her, say she needed somewhere to stay, and this woman came into her house and stole money from her man while they went out on a date or whatever. It came back and the girl had stolen from her man. They didn't realize until the girl was gone, though. So I don't know if it's something like that you need to be mindful of, because why is that story coming up? But you got friendship here with the Three of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles is definitely like a work situation. Like somebody that you're around, I feel like you trust, and you might need to not trust them. So that's a warning. This person could be jealous of you. Maybe they see you as a star seed, because the Five of Wands is jealousy, drama, competition, controversy. It can represent friendly competition, but it don't feel like that to me. What's this? Five of Wands. The King of Wands, that's you, Leo, with the Two of Swords. Okay, this is Leo, Jupiter. And then Libra moon. This is like not seeing something, like the elephant in the room that's not being discussed here. Somebody sees you in a glowing light and they're like secretly jealous of you. And maybe you feel it, but you could be trying to avoid the feeling that you have with this person. Only y'all know what this is. This could even be a sibling, though. It's giving a rivalry, a serious one. It doesn't feel friendly. It feels like something that maybe you ain't even really paying attention to because you got your own stuff going on. And you know, when you're too busy winning in life, traveling or whatever, this pissed off person, you may not be paying them any attention. It says resentment. Yeah, that's what I feel like. Somebody is kind of resentful. Maybe you're about to create some boundaries with this person. Yeah, it says limits, borders, guidelines, rules, barriers, constraints, demarcations, restrictions, personal space, and self-preservation. Why is your reading so... So this could be you blocking somebody or ignoring them. Some of y'all know you got a frenemy, because that's what this feels like to me. Some of you are stepping into like a really powerful season with the King of Wands. King of Wands does represent unexpected income. It is entrepreneurship, being an inspiration to other people, being a visionary, being a pioneering spirit, a natural born leader, and leading by example. So there could be a person who's resentful of you because you show up so big. Y'all know Leos are famous for attracting people that feel that way about them. I hear people say that about Leo all the time. I used to feel that way sometimes about certain Leos in my life, but I have come to realize that when you really strip back the people in my own personal life, when I peel back the layers on those people, I realize that their personality is just their personality. They don't really mean any harm. They really had good hearts. It's just that, you know, Leos sometimes do like attention. Not all of you, but sometimes Leos do like attention. Leos are like loud, proud, and in your face sometimes, even though most of the ones I know are not. But the ones in my life who have been that way, I didn't used to understand them. But then when you start seeing how loyal they are, when you start to realize how solid Leos are, the high vibrational ones, you will lose that preconceived notion about them. You know, that's been my experience anyway. So that could be what the energy is here. Now, I ain't never felt jealous of a Leo, but I definitely felt like that big energy sometimes could be too much. You know, I'm like, But I would have to go into individual stories to make that make sense. It's not just a blanket statement. So there could be a person that's feeling that way about you. It could be a misunderstanding, because the Two of Swords could be the misunderstanding, feeling confused about something. But I feel like it might be a little bit of like frenemy energy. It's like somebody that really is inspired by you, because this is an inspiration and that's your energy. They're inspired by you. They kind of like secretly compete with you, which is always weird to me. And the thing is, you are an empath. You are this person who is this star seed energy where you don't want to do anything but help people. You got a big heart. Leos represent the heart. So, I don't know. There's like this weird person around you. Well, who is this person? Some of you are living your best life. You're traveling, and this pisses somebody off. I don't know. They just need to... I don't even know how to say what I want to say. I feel like somebody needs to look deeper than what they're seeing on the surface with you. Okay. Now, you don't have any control over that, but that's what I feel like this is. Somebody is just like, when you wear something, when you say something, just the way you carry yourself, they're like, oh, I like that. But instead of them saying, I like it, they might give you a little bit of shade, like a backhanded, underhanded compliment. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it is. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Two more. Yeah, the Fool here. So you have this devil may care attitude. That's what the Fool is, the devil may care. It's the id, part of our consciousness, Aquarius energy. So this is like being very free-spirited, marching to the beat of your own drum. And it feels like you have like this very carefree energy about yourself. And somebody, they like it, but they envy it and they resent it at the same time. What is going on with this person? Y'all know who this person is already. But I feel like you kind of ignore it. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. This is backstabbing energy, betrayal, bad mouthing, malicious gossip, smear campaign. That's what I'm saying. Gemini energy. It's like this person gossips about you, but at the same time they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Those backstabbers. You might be cutting this person off. You might be blocking somebody. Two of Swords is blocking energy, rejecting. But it can be ignoring the elephant in the room. So I don't know if you're intentionally ignoring them and just kind of playing past them. Like, I'm still going to march to the beat of my own drum and do my thing. As you should. As you should. You can't please everybody. You cannot please everybody. But I do think that Leos, y'all know how I talked about yesterday. I posted, what's the sign that could lose all their friends and not care? I think Leo will, but I do think that Leo, if you value your person, much like all the signs, anybody that you truly value, you're going to feel it initially, right? But this might be something where you're like, you know what, this is the last straw. Because this is a rock bottom here. You might be like, this is the last straw. I'm so tired of this person. And I have given them chances. And once you get to this, it's over. It's like, it's a 10. It's over. It's like, I'm not talking to this person anymore. I got to block them. I got to act like they out of sight, out of mind. This is usually when you're 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door in a situation. So I feel like you're still in a winning season. I feel like something good is coming for you. And it could feel like a brand new start. Some of you, every time you share your good news with this person, they're negative. And it's because they're secretly jealous or hating you. But they act like they're not, but they are. We're going to move on. Absolutely insane. People are insane. They are insane. I feel like you're kind of like laughing. This is you, Leo, like killing somebody with kindness. You're a tough cookie. All right, let's see what else you need to hear. What's going on with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody you're emotionally connected to that's getting a dose of their own medicine? The tables are turning and they're getting consequences. Justice served. The Four of Cups. Cancer, Moon. 4 months could be significant, past tense. See, you're ignoring someone again. Some of you, when I look at the Three of Cups over here with the money loss, this could be partying, maybe being with the wrong people. You got the Six of Cups again with the the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you work with children, or you might find yourself working with children soon. So anyway, the Three of Cups is over here with money loss. The Three of Cups talks about partying, hanging out, socializing. So maybe for some of you, there's somebody in your friend circle or a behavior in your own life that you might be thinking it's time to take a chill pill on. Like maybe focusing more on your work and not hanging out so much. Cutting out a lot of leisure. Even maybe like wasting time on social media or something like that. This is boredom. This is being emotionally checked out. Discontent in some kind of way. What is this? You could be rejecting somebody. Yep, the Death card. Scorpio energy. So it looks like you are rejecting someone. Something is ending. Somebody's ego is bruised. This is an ego death. They feel like you're trampling over them. And they think you're Kali. And they feel like you're licking your tongue out and you're dancing on their grave. Now, what's the significance of Kali being in this card? Somebody could be from California. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody feels like you're like bragging. They feel like you're sitting pretty and you're bragging and you're like throwing it in their face. This could be something you're posting on social media or something that's really getting under somebody's skin. Yeah, somebody that you left out in the cold. Seven of Swords again. That's usually a fake friend, a con artist, and the tables are turning. And the seasons are changing. Some of you are stepping into your season of increase, your season of winning. And there is somebody that it feels like you have history with. I almost feel like you're gloating. Like I said, maybe some of you are posting pictures. Maybe you posted a picture on your social media recently on a helicopter, private jet, or just on a plane or something, traveling. And people see you living your best life. This is contentment. This is emotional fulfillment all within yourself. Not needing another person, being happy. And there's a person here that's either already been left out in the cold or you will because you don't trust them. That's trust issues. Somebody could be really embarrassed or ashamed about something as well. Or some of you are planning your exit strategy from this person. All right. This was not the kind of reading I was looking for. You had a Chariot. This is your exit strategy. Moving on. Cancer energy. Now, for some of you, that is a lover here that just wants sex and you're cutting them off. This is a conquest card. So you could be rejecting advances from somebody that you know just wants sex. Two of Cups. Somebody might be trying to straighten up, though. Y'all remember what I told y'all the other day? Somebody was coming to kiss your butt and bring you a gift. The Two of Cups is a gift. And it is romantic love. But this could also be for some of you. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you're rejecting someone from the past and you're traveling with your person. Maybe this is who you're traveling with. Maybe you posted a picture with you and your boo thing. Cancer, Venus energy, and Cancer. A lot of Cancer energy here. Underwater sign. And you got Scorpio as well. Yeah, some of y'all might be going on a vacation here with the Knight of Swords. Somebody feels like you moved on too fast. They feel like you get a lot of attention. Queen of Wands, that's you. You got the Queen and the King of Wands, much like Cancer got King and Queen of Wands as well. Aries, Mars energy. You got Gemini, Jupiter, and Aquarius, Mercury. You have somebody pissed off at you because you're rejecting them and they feel like you moved on too quick. How could you already find love that quick? You just left me. And if you haven't already done this, this could be something that's happening. And somebody is judging how quickly you moved on. But it's a dose of their own medicine. So they probably cheated or did something. Y'all, people crazy. What's the Death card? The Page of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And the Seven of Wands reversed, which is your energy, Leo, Mars. August 11th through August the 22nd could be significant. Could be your birthday window. You know, there's a person here that's trying to flirt with you, trying to give you a lot of attention, maybe reaching out to you on every platform, every avenue they can. And it could be a younger fire sign. It doesn't have to be. But it feels like you're fine. You're energized. You're doing well. You could be gloating though. You could definitely be gloating because this is like in your face energy. Like, all right, I'm winning now. Maybe this person was in a position that was higher than you before in a relationship. Okay, whether it's professional or personal, whatever. I feel like the tables are turning now, and they're seeing you in your winning phase, and this person is feeling like, man, they're exhausted. Maybe trying to keep up with you. It could be the same energy over here. Somebody is like feeling defeated. Some of you will get a message from somebody admitting that they were wrong. I feel like you're rejecting them now because you've already moved on, or you just don't want this, whatever this is. Yeah, it's like you're in your happy place. Some of y'all got some good financial news coming in. Page of Pentacles in the Sun. That's very happy energy, and it is maybe something in your earthly matters. Somebody could be into divination here. Somebody could be a reader. Some of you are pulling your own cards and you're seeing the truth about something, the Judgment card. Or maybe you're thinking about starting your own tarot channel or something. What is the Chariot with the Two of Cups? I feel like somebody's like, how you move on so quick from me? And you're like, because I'm over you. Yep, the Ten of Cups. With the Temperance in reverse. Somebody's pissed off. Sagittarius energy. And the Hangman, they like, are you coming back? They're still holding out hope. They're still hopeful that you're going to come back to them. This is relationship renewal. It could be a younger Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Could be another Leo. Could be a Pisces. Sagittarius is here. The Temperance card in reverse could talk about antagonism. Some of you are like happily married or happily with somebody. You found your emotional fulfillment. And look, it started with you loving yourself. Because this card comes first before you find that other party that couples with you and then you're emotionally fulfilled together. This is Pisces energy, Pisces Mars. So it feels like there's a person here that feels pissed off. For some of you were married and this person did something reckless and you moved on. But this is the feeling of like, man, I don't have any control over you anymore. For some of you, this is even family. I do see something about a sibling here. So if you have a sibling rivalry going on, they feel like you're the star pupil, that you were always the one that got the attention. You have a freedom that this person feels like they don't have. Now, I don't know if this person is older than you and maybe feels like because you were the younger child that you got all the attention, or maybe you're the older child and they're the younger child and they feel like you set the bar so high that they pale in comparison. There's something weird like that going on. What else is going on with this dose of your own medicine? Somebody's getting a dose at their own medicine. What is this? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, jealousy, insecurity, maybe financial insecurity, loss of their money, their job. Maybe this is the money loss over here. Maybe that ain't you. Maybe this is the person that betrayed you. Capricorn energy, Capricorn Venus. Somebody feels irrelevant to you now. They may not be looking their best. This could also be gold digger energy, though. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is a gold digger. She's a sociopath. She's a human transporter, because you can't say the other word. She would be like a madam in a brothel, a prostitute, because she does anything for money. She tries to keep up with the Joneses. Or this is the person that's trying to keep up with you and jealous because they don't have what you have. Somebody's last name could be Jones. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is somebody's money fluctuating. This money loss is not you. Somebody is being impacted in their finances, their stability on the home front. Both of these represent a home life balance, and one is in reverse and one is in the upright. And this is usually when money is fluctuating. People are robbing Peter to pay Paul. This is the person moving money around to make it look like they have it when they really don't. Could be a Capricorn, could be any earth sign. Wow. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody does reach out to you, need somewhere to stay. And you might be like, the nerve of you, the audacity. To make my point about the young lady I was talking about that has the YouTube channel, she ended up fighting. This is a fight. She ended up fighting her friend that stole from her boyfriend because the girl had the audacity to come back to her house. And so she said she just went outside and just punched her. She said she just started fighting. She's a Cancer, if I didn't already say that. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know what this could be, but it kind of feels like, I feel like you're laughing. Like I was just laughing. It's like you're really getting the last laugh here. The Knight of Cups and the Strength card. Yeah, you're laughing. You're like, I'm cool. This is well-being. You're like, I'm straight. Strength card is you feeling very much calm. You're like, I'm unbothered by this mess. Matter of fact, I'm just planning my next trip. I'm just living my life. While this person is heartbroken and hoping, whether a friend or whatever, and feeling defeated. I'm over here in my sun energy, Leo energy, thriving, being happy and successful. Some of y'all got some good financial news coming in. That Page of Pentacles is still behind the sun. So the sun brings truth, it brings happiness, it brings success, and it's showing up in your earthly matters. This could even be somebody's health improving, though. If somebody has been sick or something like that. Four of Swords is hospitalization. Maybe somebody even recently lost a loved one. Maybe somebody left you an inheritance of some kind. Okay, but yeah, this is good financial news. I feel like your money is straight. That money loss is not you. So that could be a person. It could be a Pisces person. You got Aquarius, Venus. And you got Libra, Saturn here. If those mean anything to you. All right, y'all. This reading is the longest of the day. Wow. All right. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That is what I see for you today. I will be back the next time. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Until we meet again.